Welcome. You are listening to REVUp with Alanis Marketing, and I'm your host, Roxanne Alanis. Hi, this is Roxanne Alanis, and I'm here with Marshall Doyle to share some exciting news. But first, let me introduce this amazing man. He is the CEO of the largest independent provider of calibration services, that's a mouthful, for construction materials in the U.S. And under that leadership, Marshall, you've grown the company nearly 2,000%, which is almost like, doubling revenue year over year, it seems like.
Yeah, I think it's actually grown more than that since that number was shared a few years ago. We've doubled it again
incredible
in the last 2 years. So,
and your expertise, however, is acquiring and merging businesses. And it's almost like an art form. Between that and then the accounting skill set that you have to have, you've bought over 10 plus companies, and you've helped to start a few others. But what I think you've really mastered is helping companies grow their top line revenue, increase profits through systemization, and develop strong teams, all without the owner being so hands-on, which I think is the part that I really want to talk about. It's this being able to run a business, a profitable business, without being involved. And you're so amazing at it that you've now joined, and this is on the side, I don't know how you fit it all in, a mastermind organization called Pinnacle Global Network. And that's what we're really here to talk about today, because it's been impactful in my own life, because I am a member, and I just thought it would be wonderful to talk about the Pinnacle group and the event coming up. I want to share this with, my business peers. This event's coming up, I think, in a week, in February.
Yeah, next week.
Yep.
Next week.
And I'm going to have a link here for anyone to join. But let's talk about it, because I think it's a phenomenal event, and it's all ties into running a profitable business without spending 10, 12 hours a day, which is what I used to spend.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, to just give a little recap to your intro, thank you for that. I still have a hard time taking compliments. I've just always been a go-giver and really trying to improve myself always. So, as entrepreneurs, we often focus on what we haven't done well as opposed to what we have done well. So thank you for that introduction. I really appreciate it. The growth of a business is obviously the mechanics of growing a business, but it's also, the mindset of, your confidence in how you present yourself and the vision that you can see for yourself. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes your capabilities don't align with your vision, because your vision actually can be much bigger with the capabilities that you have. And most people will be a little bit hesitant to grow in that area. So I spent many years, been in business for over 30 years, and I ran a successful business for many, many years. Started using coaching back in 2002, which helped me grow quite a bit. And I learned a lot. I read a lot of books, a lot of the things that we do as entrepreneurs, right? But I found Pinnacle Global Network in, I guess about almost 6 years ago now. And I joined as a member, and I was working a lot of hours. We were still successful, but I was working a lot of hours. I had several other businesses running. I currently have 8 businesses running.
Wow.
And I have over 100 employees in all 8 businesses. And, people often ask me, like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
And I used to say, I don't know. And my wife would say he works all the time. Yep. But now I think I know the answer. There's a few formulas there, and I learned that stuff from Pinnacle Global Network, and worked with them for almost 2 years as a member, and or maybe it was slightly over 2 years as a member. And they actually helped me take that next step. They talk about the phases of business ownership, mm-hmm. 1 through 5. And I was kind of in phase 3 and 4, which is like ringleader and co-creator. And it's a difficult place to be, because you got like 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yep.
And they helped me transition to level 5, which is basically investor. And so I owe a lot to them. And when I found myself with lots of extra time, doing, vacations. I mean, my wife and I went to Italy for a month. We went to Australia for 3 weeks,
Wow.
Mexico a couple times a year, which I know you enjoy going to Mexico too.
Yes.
And honestly, I needed to do something, with all the energy that I have. And so when Allison Maslin, who's the owner of Pinnacle Global Network, asked me if I was interested in mentoring, I kind of jumped at the chance, and been doing that for a couple of years now, and working with high-level clients. And these are, million-plus businesses. I have clients from around 2 million up to like 35 million in revenue. So we're dealing with some high-level clients, and I love it. It's really amazing, and I think every business should have an opportunity to have the kind of help that Pinnacle provides.
Absolutely. And this is just the event coming up is sort of it's motivational, definitely. Three
for
days
sure,
that you give yourself. But there's probably a lot of business owners, because I remember even when I did the 3-day course, I didn't know how I was going to carve that time out of my day. What's your advice for busy business owners?
Well, we all don't think we have time. And, when you're looking at trying to do something, anything, whatever it is, almost always the objection is that you don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
And what's interesting is, I think if you manage your time in the way that's necessary, and you delegate, you understand where your high value place is, where your superpower is, you can find massive amounts of time. And I certainly did that with Pinnacle's help. And I know you've done that with Pinnacle's help.
Yep.
And so, it's sometimes it seems like a no-brainer. Like, yeah, gosh, why didn't I think of that? But you need someone outside of yourself to really help you see that. And this event gives you a chance to take a break, go hang out with the people that you get and that get you, and understand, what is the basics of formula. Sorry. What is the basic formula of a successful business? And
Mm-hmm.
Allison's developed the Scale It method, which she teaches, some of that in this 3-day event, and really make sure that everybody gets massive value. And so, yeah, I just don't think any business owner should not attend this. With COVID, it became virtual. It used to be in person in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's virtual. So we have clients all over the world, a lot of East Coasters, surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
but, and we have a lot of members that are now in it that maybe wouldn't have even come to the event, being in person, but they come to it now because it's virtual.
Yep.
And
it is a little bit easier. I think that was for me, because I didn't have to add travel time. I just had to carve that time
sure.
out. But
it makes a huge difference.
Yes.
So the event itself is really gonna provides a kind of a blueprint of where you're at and where you need to go. You work a lot on vision and the steps it's going to take to get you there. Our message there is to really grow your business or scale your business so that it can be team led. And of course, you come to the event, you'll know more about what team led means.
Yes.
You'll gain some methods and some mindset around how you get your team to run the business for you, so that you can really live in your superpower. And I've seen it transform hundreds of businesses. I saw it go through, the challenges of COVID, and we didn't lose one business. Everybody pivoted, which I know everybody's saying that word, but everybody pivoted, made adjustments.
That's powerful.
Took advantage of massive opportunities. So, and I don't know, it's kind of an anomaly a little bit.
Well, I mean, I think that's what I loved and learned in that first meeting. Well, you do work on your business, which was great over those 3 days, and you go through vision.
Mm-hmm.
But since joining, I think what I have really come to appreciate is that, when I go golf, I hire a coach to help me golf. So why don't I have a coach for business? And it's funny, as entrepreneurs, we just think we always have to do it ourselves. And then I had some business peers that I would reach out to every once in a while, but I can't reach out to them all the time. And so that's what I also have enjoyed about Pinnacle is there's a group of peers that I can talk to at any time.
Sure.
There's somebody there.
Well, it's lonely running a business by yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you have a partner, it's still very lonely, and you know, people sometimes don't get you. You know, your employees often don't get you,
Right.
and so being around people that get you, that have like experienced something that you've experienced. We have over 20 experienced mentors, and we call them mentors rather than coaches because every single mentor is either currently running a business or has run businesses in the past and sold them
Mm-hmm.
or passed them on to their team, which is certainly my case. You know, I still have some engagement with my businesses, but it's usually like weekly strategy meetings. And I'm fortunate enough, my daughter works in our business as well. And she said to me once, she's like, Dad, you're a visionary. You're the guy that figures out the weird way to figure something out to be more profitable or to take care of employees better or something like that. And it's always been you. And Pinnacle helped pull that out of you and let you spend all your time doing that instead of trying to do tasks that you are just not good at.
Right. Right.
And so that's what we try and do with our business owners is really help them figure that out. And we've had great success. And I'm still kind of blown away by it, honestly, Roxanne. I really am on how well it works. And how about you? What do you think? I mean, is it?
Anybody I talk to, I say it's so important. It's such a great organization. If you're running a business, for all the reasons you're talking, I think what is unique and why Allison has been successful is because she has people like you helping people like me. And, you know, when you have a business owner who has accomplished what you want to accomplish and now they're coaching you, that's priceless. And so,
I can show you where the potholes are.
Winning formula. So. Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah, it's fantastic.
I thank you very much for coming on and just sharing a little of your experience and some words of wisdom. And hopefully some of my peers and anyone listening will take advantage and join the seminar next week.
Sure. It's 3 days. I guarantee you'll get the time back in value.
Yeah.
And you'll have a blueprint when you leave for your business that'll be really valuable for you.
And I don't make any money endorsing everyone. I'm just sharing. Nope. It's awesome. Yeah. Great.
This is a career of passion for me. I just love spending time with people like you, Roxanne. So
thank you.
It's amazing.
All right. Thanks, Marshall.